What's going on, everyone? It's Brucey's Brew with the 9th video in my Nothing Special series where I max a main account as an average player, do as much content as possible, and make videos of my journey along the way. Today I have a Sarachnis Guide. Sarachnis is a nice medium to high level boss. She's easy to get to, quick to learn, the mechanics are repetitive, and the loot is not bad. I farmed about 250 or so when I first started this boss, maybe around 100 combat. I wanted to get spooned on the pet or the jar. It didn't happen. Anyways, let's get into the guide. Sarachnis is the mother of the temple spiders, located in the southernmost room of the Forthos dungeon here. There are no hard requirements for Sarachnis, I believe. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments down below. For the stats, you can get away with 65 plus in your combats, but don't expect your trips to be too long. I'd say 70 to 80s plus is best, and you will need 70 range for access to good mage defense gear like Carol's or Black D'hide or God D'hide. 43 prayer minimum because you will need pray range and pray melee, but 70 is recommended for piety as the whole fight you will be meleeing. The higher the magic and defense levels, the better, as Sarachnis does have minions that spawn, and it's much easier to tank them with better magic and defense. You can come here with friends, so keep that in mind if you'd like to make the content easier or more fun, but you will have to split the loot. For the gear, I will post up the recommendations from the wiki. Carol's and God D'hide really shine here for the mage defense, and your best melee gear with your best crush weapon is going to be all you need. You can bring a whip if you don't have anything listed here. I started with a dragon mace, that was fine. A leaf-bladed battle axe works as well, and I'm currently using a bludgeon. So if you guys want to pause and take a look at the gear, feel free to do that. For the inventory, you'll want a teleport to get there. I teleport from my house, so maybe a Xerix talisman if you need that, or a skills necklace if you're going to run from the woodcutting guild, or anything you might need for a teleport to get there. A teleport out, you'll want a combat potion, 5 plus prayer pots, depending on how long you're camping, a spec weapon, and then you'll need a slash weapon as well to cut the 3 webs that are before Sarachnis' lair. So the rest should be high-level food like shark or better. You could also bring a rune pouch with alch runes. She does drop some alchables. And I just started doing a method I saw in MrNoSleep's video of 1,000 Sarachnis kills. I'll link that below, where you use thralls and death charge to speed up the kills. And I really enjoyed that method. If you have the magic level to do so and the means to do so, I highly recommend it. It makes the fight a bit more interactive, and it is faster. For that, you just want to add a rune pouch with runes for the thrall summon, a Book of the Dead for that as well, and then runes for your death charge spell. To get there, a Xerix talisman is going to be the best bet. You can mount one in your player-owned house if you have that. And then one moment while I get all the way over here. So the Xerix talisman, the glade option on that will bring you right here. You can run west to Sarachnis, and you could also use the spirit tree here. Where is that? Somewhere around here. Yeah, spirit tree patch right here. You could have your house in Hosidius. You could run from the woodcutting guild all the way up to the Forthos dungeon. You could also use a Carrot's memoir and run down to the Forthos dungeon from there as well. And if you didn't have access to any of those, maybe even a Karen Castle teleport. So, those will be much slower, obviously. But I will show you guys an example kill, and we can go over the boss and the loot from the task here. I have a Xerix talisman mounted in my house, so I'll use that to teleport to the glade. And I will run west. You'll enter the dungeon and you will just want to run all the way south, slashing the 3 webs that are in your way. and Sarachnis will be all the way at the bottom here. You're going to want to pray range when you're ready to enter her lair. She'll always start out ranging you unless you're already in there and you're standing on her spawn point. Most times she's going to hiss right away, and this mechanic is going to web you. It means that she's going to move around and then hit you with a ranged attack until you go and melee her. So always pray range when you see that. When you're ready to melee her after being webbed, I like to just click on her and then immediately pray melee to avoid the incoming range damage and be prepared for the melee hits. She can hit a 31 with both attack styles, so we really want to use our prayer here, and her attacks are very accurate, and they can heal her if they are successful on us. Every 4 to 5 melee attacks of hers, she's going to hiss and do that web attack, move around again, and range you until you go and melee her. This is the first of her mechanics. The second is that at 66% and 33% health, she will spawn a mage and a melee spider minion. This is why you want high magic and overall defense. You'll want to tank them if possible. If you can't tank them, try killing only the mage spider, the blue one, and if you're still having trouble, kill them both. I prefer to tank them because the minions do die at the end of the kill, and once the kill is over, you'll just want to heal up, pot up, get your loot, pray melee, and stand in the middle of the room. That's where she's going to spawn. You'll have 10 seconds to do all of that. The only difference between that method and what I'm doing is to summon a thrall at the start of the fight and to use death charge at the end right before she dies to get some special attack back. But that is the fight. It's not too bad. It's very quick to learn, and it's pretty fast-paced and interactive. Not too hard, I don't think, as well. The main thing is to always be focusing on Sarachnis and praying accordingly. If you can tank the minions, do it. If not, then kill them. But always be focusing on Sarachnis. All right, I will catch you guys at the GE, and we can go over the loot from the task. 35 Sarachnis kills coming in at 846 GP total. No pet or jar for me. I did get spooned on the cudgel very early here when I started this boss, but nothing special this time around. Addy ore coming in at the most GP from Sarachnis for this task. 3 egg sacs, which are probably worth a little bit more than that. Once you cut them open, you get 100 red spiders banks. Red spiders eggs. You can do that at any bank. Some nice crafting stuff, some dragon hide, gems, runes, herbs, food to keep you going, a couple alkables here and there. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I actually did sell everything. And yeah, it came to 846 KGP. I did not sell the runes as always, but everything else was sold. It was nice to get back to Sarachnis. I haven't done her for a while, and I forgot how much I like that boss, and trying the new method while being on the Arceus spellbook and using thralls and death charge kind of brought some new life to it for me, so that has been extra fun. As for my max grind, some big gains were made today just doing a general Slayer. I did get 89 Slayer as well as 89 attack and 96 strength. Honing in on 96 HP, getting close to that, and 78 prayer as well. So sitting at a beautiful 1942 total level. And that's going to do it for this video, everyone. As always, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.